And then all of a sudden, fast forward a year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years down the road, and here you are with a life that you don't want. You're unhappy. You don't have the business you want. You've jumped around from thing to thing to thing. You can't think clearly. You can't make decisions. You've got no money in the bank, or you're in a situation that you are like, how did I get here? Why do I have a problem with these things? Why do I struggle with this? Because you didn't control your mind. Where you're at in life right now is a sum of your actions. It's not controlled by anybody else. Yes, obviously there's exceptions to this rule, right? We can't always control, like my brother passing away in a helicopter crash, right? I didn't control that, but I did control my actions and how I responded to that. And so where I'm at in life right now, and the reason I'm here and not a raging alcoholic because my brother died, was because of the actions that I chose to take. And so if you were to go right now, you'd be like, Josh, my actions don't control my life. My grand sum of my actions does not equal where I'm at. I would say, really? Well, you have a choice right now. You can either do what you're doing right now, or I can buy you a one-way plane ticket to Brazil. You have a choice. Take an action. Either A, act and do what you're doing now, or B, go get on that plane to Brazil and take that action. Well, of course I'm not going to get out of Brazil. Exactly. You're not going to choose that action. You're going to choose this action, which results with you being here and not in Brazil. If you were to hop on a plane to Brazil and you were to travel around the world for the next 5 years, would your life look radically, completely different than if you stayed right where you're at? Of course it would. Why? Because your actions would be different if they stayed here than if you traveled around the world. Okay? So your actions control your life. Your actions control your reality. If you're broke right now, it is because you have taken actions in your life to lead you there. Now, I'm not saying necessarily that all of those actions were your fault. Maybe you got put into debt by things that were out of your control, but the way you react to it is going to determine whether or not you stay in debt or come out of it. Whether you read books, or currently I'm reading the new .com Secrets book here, right? I can choose to read that book, or I can choose to play video games. That action will ultimately determine the result of my life. All right? Well, guess what controls your actions? Your mindset controls your actions. Okay? Or really your decisions, and your mindset controls your decisions. Mindset controls decisions. Decisions control actions. Actions control your life. Okay? So you can say, I don't know how to, it's not a mindset problem. I just don't know how to sell my product. No, it is a mindset problem, because your mindset is controlling your decisions. Your decisions are controlling your actions. Your actions is controlling this. So the actions that you're currently taking are being made because of the decisions that you're making. The reason that you're making the decisions that you're making is because your mind is telling you that this is the only way to go and sell your product, and that you don't know how because of that. Well, what's your mind controlled by? Your mind is controlled by your inputs. Your mind is controlled by your beliefs, and your beliefs are controlled by your inputs, right? What you're putting into your mind.